Ukraine, a country often associated with fertile plains and agricultural prowess, hides a secret beneath its surface: an astonishing wealth of mineral resources. These resources are not just vast in quantity, they are crucial ingredients for the technologies shaping the 21st century. This hidden treasure trove is estimated to be worth trillions of dollars, making Ukraine potentially one of the richest nations on Earth in terms of raw materials. From the lithium needed for electric car batteries to the titanium used in advanced aerospace applications, Ukraine possesses a diverse and strategically important mineral portfolio. The country is home to substantial reserves of rare earth elements, vital components for everything from smartphones to military guidance systems. These minerals are not merely economic assets, they are the building blocks of national security and global technological leadership. This abundance of essential minerals has placed Ukraine at the center of a global power struggle, with nations like the United States, China, and Russia all vying for access and control. The stakes are high, as the control of these resources could determine the winners and losers in the race for technological dominance and geopolitical influence. Ukraine therefore finds itself at a critical juncture, balancing the opportunities presented by its mineral wealth against the risks of becoming ensnared in a geopolitical tug-of-war. The minerals beneath Ukraine's soil are not just valuable, they are essential for powering the technologies of the future. Take lithium for example. As the world transitions to electric vehicles to combat climate change, the demand for lithium-ion batteries, and thus lithium itself, is skyrocketing. Ukraine holds Europe's largest known reserves of lithium, making it a key player in the global shift towards sustainable energy. Then there's graphite, a mineral with exceptional conductive properties. Ukraine possesses roughly 20% of the world's graphite reserves, making it a critical supplier for a material used in everything from electric vehicle batteries to advanced electronics. The country's reserves of rare earth elements used in high-tech applications ranging from renewable energy technologies to military hardware further underscore its strategic importance in the global technological landscape. These minerals are the lifeblood of the Fourth Industrial Revolution, fueling advancements in artificial intelligence, robotics, and renewable energy. Control over these resources translates directly into economic and geopolitical leverage. Countries that control the supply chains of these critical minerals will be in a position to dictate the pace and direction of technological innovation. The strategic importance of Ukraine's mineral wealth has not gone unnoticed by the world's superpowers. The United States, China, and Russia all recognize the strategic significance of these resources and are actively seeking to secure access to them, each with their own motivations and methods. The United States, seeking to reduce its reliance on China for rare earth elements and other critical minerals, sees Ukraine as a potential alternative source for these materials. China, currently the dominant player in the global rare earth market, is wary of any challenge to its control over these strategic resources. Recognizing the potential disruption that Ukrainian mining could pose to its dominance, China is likely to employ a combination of economic and political maneuvering to maintain its grip on the global supply chain. Russia, with its history of territorial ambitions in Ukraine, views the country's mineral wealth as both a strategic asset and a bargaining chip. By controlling access to these resources, Russia can exert significant influence over Ukraine's economic and political future, while also potentially using them to drive a wedge between Ukraine and its Western partners. While Ukraine's mineral wealth presents a significant opportunity, it also comes with a unique set of challenges. The ongoing conflict with Russia, particularly the occupation of resource-rich regions in the east, poses a direct threat to Ukraine's ability to fully exploit its mineral potential. The presence of active conflict zones creates significant security risks for mining operations, deterring foreign investment and hindering development. Beyond the immediate security concerns, Ukraine faces the challenge of corruption. Ranked poorly in global transparency indices, Ukraine must demonstrate a commitment to good governance and transparency in its mining sector to attract responsible investors and ensure that the benefits of its mineral wealth are shared equitably among its people. The environmental impact of large-scale mining operations is another critical concern. Ukraine must prioritize sustainable mining practices that minimize environmental damage and protect the country's natural heritage. Failure to do so could result in long-term ecological damage, undermining the very future that its mineral wealth promises. The future of Ukraine is inextricably linked to its ability to navigate the complex geopolitical landscape surrounding its mineral wealth. If Ukraine can successfully manage the challenges and risks associated with its resources, it has the potential to transform itself into a major economic power, securing its own future while also reshaping global supply chains and influencing the balance of power among nations. However, failure to address these challenges could have dire consequences. Continued conflict, corruption, and environmental degradation could trap Ukraine in a cycle of underdevelopment and instability, its vast potential unrealized. This scenario would not only be a tragedy for Ukraine but would also have significant geopolitical ramifications, leaving the world more vulnerable to resource scarcity and geopolitical competition. The outcome of this struggle over Ukraine's mineral wealth will have far-reaching implications for the global balance of power, the future of technological innovation, and the fight against climate change. It is a high-stakes game with no easy answers, requiring a delicate balancing act between economic opportunity, geopolitical realities, and the sustainable development of a nation at a crossroads.